Hang on, wait for Mom, okay? I'll come with you.
So our morning usually starts when Knox comes running in and jumps in bed with us. Kyle had actually not been home the night before, so that is why he was not in bed, but generally he will come in and snuggle with us for a bit right around 5:30. And Sissy usually sleeps till around 7, but she was actually up early this morning, so we were all up around 6 o'clock. I do want to thank Persona Vitamins for sponsoring today's video, and I will be sharing more on my vitamins that I take in just a little bit. But here you can see we are getting Elodie up, and she is the happiest, smiliest baby in the morning. It's the sweetest thing, and Knox gets so excited he loves to crawl in her crib and get her up with me. So this is the point where we will do any diaper changes and whatnot. Knox is in the middle of potty training, and we do offer him a potty break at this time or some diaper free time, and we kind of let him decide depending on what is feeling up for that day. But I am changing Sissy's diaper, and that is how we always start our morning. We are all super hungry when we first wake up. I know some people, it takes them a while to get an appetite, but we generally have breakfast first thing in the morning. So today Knox chose pancakes. I would say probably 6 days out of the week that would be his breakfast of choice. It never fails. We always have multiple tantrums in the morning, usually before he eats, just because he's a little bit more irritable and whatnot. So anyway, I'm just giving Sissy some cut up blueberries, and then this is when I have my coffee. I never understood when people could not function without coffee because I wasn't a big coffee drinker, and now I feel like I can't even form full sentences without my coffee in the morning. It's terrible. But I'm making my coffee and then beginning breakfast. Knox loves helping me stir or flip pancakes. I really try to let him help in any way that I can. And here he's trying to give Sissy a taste of the batter, which I thought was really cute. While I finish up breakfast, Knox often asks to watch a show, which is usually Blippi or dirt bikes or snowmobiles on YouTube. So that is what he is doing while I finish up breakfast. And then at this point, I take my vitamins once I've got a little bit of my coffee in me. And like I mentioned, I have been taking the Persona vitamins. So I took their quiz online, and they recommended these vitamins to me, and they ask you a ton of questions, so they're super personalized to you. As you guys could see, the packs actually say my name on them. They have morning vitamins and nighttime ones, which just makes it super easy and it's so convenient. And I just find that this keeps me on track, and I'm less likely to forget to take my vitamins. So when I took the quiz, it also asked something about breastfeeding, so I love that. I really appreciate the fact that I can feel confident taking these, and I know that they are safe for me and my baby. I will have a link down below if you guys are interested in signing up or just even taking the quiz. The link will save you some money off your first couple months, but you can take the quiz and just find out what they would recommend for you to take, and then you can kind of go from there. But I do highly recommend them, and like I said, the convenience is everything. So now Knox is eating his breakfast, and I will give Sissy some of whatever he is having as well. So in that case, it was pancakes. I just slice hers up. We do baby lead weaning, which I'm actually going to post a video on a little bit more in depth here coming up. But when they are done with their breakfast, I put them down for some independent play, and I make my breakfast really quickly. So I generally will have 2 eggs and some type of protein like turkey or turkey bacon, something like that, cut up with veggies, and I just scramble it all together. So after breakfast, I clean up and wipe down the entire kitchen. There's pretty much 2 things in the morning as far as housework that I really try to get done every single day, and that is dishes and laundry. So I always do the dishes after breakfast, sometimes before if I'm able to get up before the kids, but that has not been the deal lately with Knox getting up so early. So anyway, I did the dishes, and then I set Knox up for some sensory play. That's usually Play-Doh or kinetic sand, something like that. And I will link my Amazon storefront down below because I have an entire page for all of his sensory stuff and whatnot. So during that time, I will usually try to nurse the baby. I know that nursing her first thing in the morning is best, but she's honestly too distracted and too excited to see everyone. She's not interested in nursing until she's had a little bit of breakfast. So that's just how we do it. And then poor Braxton, he gets fed last. But to be fair, he gets out of bed way after us. Like, he is my guy who sleeps in. He is not interested in getting up before 8 o'clock. So he got up and I fed him. So once everyone is fed, has full bellies, and is happy, I like to do some dedicated playtime. So here I'm just unboxing some new toy kits that were sent to us from Lovevery, which is my absolute favorite toy subscription. They just have the best, most creative, brain-stimulating toys for kids. They're specifically for the kid's age. So Knox got a box that was specifically for his age, and Elle got one for hers. And I just think they have the cutest toys. They never disappoint, and they're just such great quality as well. They also send little booklets to show you all these different ways to use the toys, and it's just really creative, and I love their mission, and I could not rave about them enough. I actually have a coupon link for you guys down below too if you are interested in signing up. I highly recommend it. I think at the end of the day, it would probably save you money if you're, buying new toys all the time because your kids are getting bored. There's just so many different ways to use these toys, and like I said, they send the booklet with it so you never run out of ideas, and my kids just really, really enjoy them. So highly recommend that, and I'll leave that link down below for you guys. But at this point in the morning, Sissy is so tired and ready for her first nap. So I will bring her in her room, nurse her, and put her down. And in case you are wondering, her first nap is usually around 9 o'clock. It was closer to 8:30 this day since she got up earlier. But as you can see, Knox is having a hard time. I think he was having a tantrum over his bike or something like that. But that is a constant thing with a toddler, at least it is in our house, and I was just trying to help work him through that. But one of my main goals in the morning is always to make our beds. I just feel like my brain is clear, and I'm much happier when the beds are made. There's some weird psychology behind it, but I just think it's a must. So I'm making my bed. I also make Knox's bed right after. He generally, around this time of the morning, he likes to go downstairs and get some energy out, so I always bring his bike downstairs for him. So he will go get his rain boots, which he likes to wear in the basement, and his helmet, and ride his bike while I kind of clean up his room and make his bed, and then I meet him downstairs with the laundry and get that started for the day. So I do want to say that with this being a voiceover and there's nice music in the background and all this morning routine can seem really nice and relaxing, but can actually be, super stressful and agonizing when you have a toddler and it's just a constant tantrum some mornings, and then some mornings Elodie isn't having it, and it can just be a lot, especially when you're trying to task or get a few things done. It can be so frustrating, but one thing I find really helps with Knox is allowing him to help as much as possible. So here you can see I'm handing him some clothes. He likes to bring them into his room. I'll have him just put them on his bed, or if he wants to put them on the hanger, he sometimes can get his shirts on the hangers and whatnot. So he was just helping out with that, and that does help a lot with the tantrums and, just making him feel part of the whole routine and whatnot. But at this point, Knox is usually hungry for a little snack, so he will have a snack and watch a show on the couch while I take about 15 minutes to throw myself together. So I wash my face, do a little skincare routine. I think it's so easy as parents to make ourselves feel guilty, especially when we're full-time stay-at-home parents, to just feel guilty for taking any time to ourselves, to do anything for ourselves. Like, sometimes I find myself feeling guilty when I'm trying to brush my teeth, and I have to remind myself that's a necessity. Like, that's something that I need to do, and taking 15-20 minutes to get ready and get dressed and whatnot in the morning can also be a necessity. If that makes you feel good, if that's something that you would like to do for yourself, remind yourself that that is important, and you are also, human. So it's not selfish to take a little bit of time to do whatever it is that you would like to do for yourself. So a lot of days I don't even really touch my hair, but I almost always use a little bit of dry shampoo. This one is by Lang, I think is how you say it. And that's where this tool is from as well. I'll link them both down below. I really love their products, and I love this tool as well. It's just really easy, but I'll literally just turn this on and curl a couple pieces on the top that need to be touched up. It takes me probably 4 minutes total from turning the tool on to finished product. So that is what I'll do, fluff up my hair a little bit, and then by that time Sissy is awake and it is time to get dressed. So I almost always wear my Spanx leggings. I wear them like 5 days a week. And then I was just pulling out a corduroy button-up with a t-shirt. And then this is when I will normally get the kids dressed for the day if we are going somewhere, but a lot of the times they just stay in their pajamas. I did want to give you guys a quick clip of what the house looks like mid-morning, because even though this looks like a beautifully organized morning routine, this is what the house actually looks like. So just sharing that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.